Hey there everyone, I'm your host Rahim and you are watching the Everyday Talk on YouTube. So today's topic is going to be a little different, a little interesting one. We are going to be talking about power banks, that all the myths that power banks are bad for the phone's battery or your device battery in the age of lithium ion when it is a very common technology. Does your power banks really degrade your battery, and how to use the power bank properly? At the end I would also just give my reviews and my usability data to you guys, as I am solely charging my iPhone 15 Pro Max with a power bank, with the Anchor power bank, and what I'm getting out of it. So let's get started. Before that, subscribe to the channel to join the family and like the video if you find the content interesting. So first of all, let's talk about some simple and most, you can say, the basic myth that using a power bank just ruins your battery of your phone or your device. So guys, that is not true at all. Let me be clear and very straightforward. It is just a myth, and if you are using a good power bank in today's world when the level of phone software is at the peak and it could just control the level of charging and the speed of charging and even the temperatures, there is totally not a point to say that power banks are not safe. Even though my iPhone 15 Pro Max is currently charging on a power bank, it is connected to a power bank and it is my regular routine. So this is not degrading your battery. Just remember that you have to use a good quality of power bank which came from a well reputed company, and Anchor is something which is very much popular when you come to the iPhone charging. And then there are a lot of other brands like Mophie, and even Apple's own power banks like the MagSafe battery pack are the options. Now there is another myth about the power banks, that keeping your phone plugged in the power bank for the long hours is going to ruin the battery, but that is not the case. Once again, nowadays your phones are smart enough to stop charging when they detect that your phone is at a specific level of charge. Mostly when the optimized battery charging is on a lot of smartphones, they stop charging your phone at the level of 80 or 90 in some cases. So that is one of the best scenario, best you can say feature in the software of the iPhones or any mobile phone, any latest mobile phone nowadays. So this is also not a problem that keeping your phone plugged in for a long time is going to ruin the battery, because obviously your phone is just going to stop the charging when it feels like it is going to hurt your battery. Another myth is that you should always drain your battery to 0%, then charge it to 100. Now this myth is very much clear, I think so, for today's latest and greatest audience of the tech. But once again, for the newbies and all the people who are curious, let me explain that the lithium ion batteries work best when they are kept between 20% to the least and 80% to the maximum. This is the level of charge which the batteries really like, and they perform really well with this kind of performance when these type of, you can say, when the charge is kept remaining in this, you can say, the percentage. Minimum is 20 and maximum is 80. Just try to plug in your phone when it is getting below 20 and just plug it out when it reaches 80% of the battery, and you would be getting some really good results. Your battery is going to last much longer in this case. Then there is another myth when buying a power bank, that the greatest mAh or the more mAh means that your phone is going to be charging faster. Now that is also not the case. The mAh is actually the capacity of the power bank, which tells you that this power bank is going to charge your phone this much times. For example, a 10,000 mAh power bank is going to charge a 5,000 mAh mobile phone one time, or 1.5 time, or a 2 time, you can say. But there is a loss of energy, so 1.5 is something which it is going to provide to your phone. A 20,000 mAh power bank is going to provide 3.5 to 4 charges to your 5000 mAh battery. So this is basically that how much time your phone is going to be charged with the power bank, not that how fast it is going to be charged. Talking about the fast charging, let's talk about this myth too. It is one of the very common myths that fast charging destroys your phone's battery. But that is not the case, guys. Just think that the phone companies are creating fast charging into their phones. They are integrating just because they could hurt the battery of their own device and you can say earn the negative remarks of the customers. That is not going to be the case. Actually, today's phone really handle this kind of technology very well. And even the power banks, all of them are coming now with the type C port, the power delivery type C port, and with the fast charging already capable in a lot of them. Even the chargers are now fast charge capable, and I does not remember that I have charged my phone overnight. I just do not know and do not remember or recall that there was any case where I have to charge my phone overnight. I just plug it in, I just get ready for my work or for university or for anything, and then just I take the phone with me. It is already well charged above 80 or somewhere around 80 from 30 to 40, and I am good to go for the whole day, as I am rocking iPhone 15 Pro Max, and it is having a really good battery. And there is a review actually about this phone which is also being uploaded in the channel. It would be somewhere in the I button or in the description. You could just go and watch it. And so far, if you are liking the video, just subscribe to the channel and give us a thumbs up, because it would help us grow as a family, and YouTube algorithm really likes that. So now coming towards the final, you can say, tips and tricks which I would like to give it to you, so you could just keep them in mind while you are charging your phone, so that the battery could be prolonged. Actually, do not leave your phone in direct sunlight or any source of heat in any conditions, even if it is not charging. It is going to hurt a battery a lot. And then use original cables. I just request you guys to use original cables and chargers, because this is going to be prolonging your phone's battery to a, you can say, dramatic level, because you are spending a lot of huge sums of money, 700, 1000 above dollars on your phone, and then you are saving all of that money on a cheaper, you can say, model of your charger or the cable, and this is going to just destroy your $1000 or $1000 plus device. So just spend on it and make it a little better to prolong the battery life of your device, and don't stress about overcharging or charging it overnight. Even though I do not do this, but it is totally safe nowadays, because your phone just quit charging when it feels like it had completed the level of charge which you have, which is optimal for the time being. It is 80%, 90%, in some cases even 95%. And every few months, even though I have said that you have to keep your battery between 20% and 80%, but in every few months, just try to complete the cycle and drain the battery to 0%, then charge it to 100%, and then you could just go with the 80-20 rule, which is basically, I think so, one of the best thing to do with the lithium ion batteries. So that is all from this video. Actually, I would like to say at the end that your batteries are not as much fragile as you think they are. So just don't stress out a lot. Actually, I use my device very easily. I do not care about battery a lot, because I just try to take all the essence of the device, all the, you can say, usability of the device which I could get out of it, and do not keep on stressing that the battery is going to degrade or anything like that, because I think so that it hurts my productivity. But everyone have a different perspective, and just try to keep your battery in a better shape and better position, or in a better, you can say, health. That is totally normal, and you should do that. So with that, I would like to end this video. It is all from today, and just for the next time, subscribe to us and like the video, as it would help us grow as a family together. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring. Peace out.